All right, to give a little update on the World's End 50K, I got some news yesterday that I got disqualified. I guess I took a wrong turn around mile 22, 23 and cut, I guess, what they're saying is 0.75 miles off the course. It wasn't intentional. I wasn't trying to do it. It just happened. It was one of those other things that just happened during a race. We just go the wrong way. I wasn't the only one throughout the day that did this. There was a few other people and they got disqualified too. There's a whole backstory to how I got found out, but I'm not going to get into that. If you want to dig into it, it had nothing to do with me, I guess, at the time. We'll just say somebody complained about somebody else, and then they started looking at Stravas and finding the error there, and I was one of the ones that, I guess, went the wrong way. Again, not my intention. I didn't mean to. I never would have cut the course, tried to do anything like that. It just sucks because I was very happy and proud of the time that I threw down, when I crossed the finish line. I was really happy about it. I mean, I still am, because even at like 0.75 miles, if I would add like 15 minutes onto it, that's still a hell of a good time. That would be like, we'll call it a 5:20, 30K, whatever, 50K. It still would have been a really impressive time. It just sucks that I got disqualified and my name's like erased from the books. It's sort of aggravating. It's sort of depressing at the same time from all the hard work and effort I put in, training and whatnot, the money, the support that people gave me before the race, after the race, that it just sort of got like wiped clean. But things like that happen when you're trail running. People always go off course. It's never their, well, I don't want to say it's never their intent, because I'm sure there's somebody out there that their intent is to go off course to try to cheat, but I'm not one of them, and I know the other people this weekend, that was not their intent. It was just an honest mistake. But anyway, I guess it was like between mile 22 and 23 range. Somehow, if you draw a shoe, just whatever, just a generic, shoe symbol, whatever, I guess we basically ran across the ankle part, and we didn't actually like run the shoe. So we didn't run the course the way it was meant to be ran and whatnot. So I agree with the decision to be DQ'd 100%. It's the rules. And since I didn't run the race the way it was meant to be, there's nothing else more to say, but the only proper thing to do is be disqualified, since obviously it was a day or, 2 days later when we found out. So it's not like I could have went back out and then reran the course or started from where it happened and just finish it from there. Even though my time would have been like, 4 hours later or whatever. It's just one of those things that happens. You have to live with it. Take it for what it is, I guess, and not let it eat you up inside. Just going to use it, I guess, for motivation for this weekend's race. I'm kind of more calm about it today than I was yesterday. Yesterday I was really fired up and, I guess, pissed off. Not at anybody involved in the race. It was more at myself for screwing up and, just, I guess, nothing more you can say is about making a mental mistake for not being more vigilant, watching trail markings. But I hold no grudges against anybody. It just sucks. But I told people online already, I had to get rid of all the stuff that I got received, like the swag and shit from the weekend. I burned it last night. To me, it's only proper to do so because I didn't finish the race, so I can't say I earned that stuff. So I can't have it in my possession, and I just wanted rid of it. I didn't want to throw it away. It needed burned because I felt like it had like bad mojo. I mean, I burnt the hat, the shirt, the bib, the sticker, the booklet, the brown brown paper bag that the stuff came in, just to get rid of that bad mojo. And like I said, is I didn't earn none of that stuff because I wasn't a finisher, so it just had to be gone. So no offense to anybody that put effort into that, getting that stuff for us. But I just wanted to clear that up, that I did get DQ'd. It wasn't intentional, and I agree 100% with the decision. I take full responsibility for it. It happens in trail racing. It's just one of those things. It's, if you never get lost during a trail race, well, yeah, so you never go off course, whether it's your intent or not. So you never get lost. You're not really trail racing at some point. It's the same thing with falling in a trail race. If you never fell at a trail race and you've done at least a handful, can you really say you've ever done a trail race? It's one of those things, or like having to go to the bathroom in the woods during a trail race. So those three things right there, if you've never done any of those, or if you haven't done all three of them, have you really ever trail raced, period? So it's just one of those things, I guess, to put on my resume, that it's happened now, and it happens to everybody if you do enough of them. So I guess it's nothing to be ashamed of. It just hurts my pride and ego and whatnot. But that's the updates, what's going on, because I know people are going to talk, but I'm owning up to the mistake. So I just wanted to make it clear to everybody that I do own it, and yeah, I can't disagree with it at all because it's the right decision. So there you go.